30 seconds and we go. It's Therapeutic Thursday, everybody, Therapeutic Thursday. So it's an active recovery workout, if you like, or if your fitness is if you're just kind of starting off, this is a great place to start with your circuit training, okay? 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, equal rest, equal work. You're going to feel that you can really kind of pace yourself a bit better on this one compared to normal circuits. The first exercise is jumping jacks, which we're going to do in 5 seconds. Stand by. 3, 2, 1, we're away. Okay, so jumping jacks, nice dynamic, nice explosive exercise, okay? Get out the habit of just doing this, okay? Yes, it's low intensity workout, but it's the timings that do that and the choice of exercises. It doesn't mean to say you turn up and just go a little bit, 50% today. No, go for it. We're still working to full capacity. Big jumps, nice and light on the toes. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, so 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest. How it's going to work, we've got 8 exercises, that being one of them out the way already. 30 on, 30 off. We're going to have 30 seconds rest after the full run through, and then we're going to complete it so that we've done 3 full run throughs of the 8 exercises. Your next exercise in 10 seconds, we're all going to sit down, is your straight leg, straight arm, overhead sit-ups. As always with this one, imagine you're holding a plate and you've got Brussels sprouts or Ferrero Rochers stacked high. Go into a pyramid, and you want to make sure that as you transition from down to up, nothing would fall off that plate, okay? So that's going to put your arms in the right position. So my arms are above my chest, and then I'm pushing my chest and head through, so it's above my head, as you can see, okay? Because common mistake, people do this, okay? They don't actually move their arms. Your arms should be moving. If you can, keep your feet and legs flush on the ground on that one. Beginners, if you struggle with the core strength, just use a bit of momentum, swing your arms up. 20 seconds. Next exercise, we're getting in the elbow plank position. Don't have a name for this, but I've just put it down as a plank with a hip raise. So you're going to be getting in the elbow plank position, and all I'm going to be doing is lifting the hips up and down. When you lift it up to the extreme. 5 seconds. 3, 2, knees away, go. Okay, so I'm lifting up. I'm not moving my feet, I'm not moving my arms. I want you to imagine there's a rope attached to your butt and it's getting pulled up. Take it to the limit and you'll feel those deep core muscles activate. Bring it up, squeeze, down, pause, okay? This is a tough one, unless you've got a good, reasonable bit of core strength. So again, there really is something from everyone, for everyone. So we lift up. When we come down, relax. When we come down, we don't overextend, okay? Don't let those hips sag. Okay, we're back up. Nice, okay? Nice and chilled. Focus on your breathing. Next exercise is simple body weight squats. I want you to focus on good squat technique. All the mechanics that I'm always harping on about, I'm about to repeat again throughout the whole 30 seconds. Difference with this one is it's a squat with a pause. So at the bottom, I want you to pause and then explode up. 3, 2, 1, I'm down, pause, drive. Down, pause, drive. So I'm staying down long enough just to stay pausing my head. I'm driving my toes into the ground. I'm pulling my knees apart. I'm keeping this chest proud, as in I'm not letting it cave down, okay? Now that pause is going to get you really thinking about your form and your position at the bottom. Your feet should have the weight evenly distributed across the whole foot, relax, okay? So it's going to give you a brief pause to think about it, make sure everything feels good, make any adjustments, and again, build up good muscle memory, because that's what it's all about. Also, it's teaching you to be more powerful out the bottom of it, okay? Right, next exercise, crab toe touches, okay? Another easy one. Now, if you feel tightness in your shoulder on this one in here, play around with your hand position. Okay, that's really up to you, but what we're going for in 3 seconds is this. Go for it. Now you can see I'm reaching. You should be reaching for the foot. I'm locking the leg out and I'm reaching for it. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Stare at the toes that you're trying to touch. Don't bring the leg to the hand, that's cheating. It's that reach, it's that stretch that's going to help engage the core and turn this into a core exercise. Are you with me here? So if you're bending the leg up and touching a bent leg, you ain't working the core, anywhere near as much as you could be. Great work, everybody, nice and easy. Next exercise, if you've got the space, I want you to do lunge walks. You don't need a lot of space, okay? I could do this 1, 2, okay? I just want you walking. If you have no space, you just do forward lunges on the spot, okay? So it looks like this. Oh no, still get 10 seconds rest. I can never get used to this. Okay, 3, 2, 1, it looks like this. Bring your feet together. You don't need to hang about there for too long. You don't need to go around in any set shape. Just as long as you're moving around. Focus on the stability. Focus on your balance. Again, if you're doing it in your living room, you don't have a lot of room. Just do a few, turn around, and do a few back the way, okay? Simple. But it's going to get you focusing on your balance a bit more because we're stepping through. Bring the feet together. Bring the feet together, relax, good work. Next exercise, we're all going to be on the knees, regardless of your fitness level. I want you on the knees for these press-ups. So it's kneeling press-ups, but we're going to add a pause in. I've been talking you through on certain circuits when the reps are low, start implementing a pause, because it's going to take it to the next level. Today we're going to practice and refine that, okay? So full press-up position for everybody, drop to the knees where they are. That's you in the perfect kneeling press-up position, go. Pause, explode. Down under control, pause, explode. Your chest is literally about 1 inch off the ground. Your t-shirt or top, you should feel it pretty much brushing the ground, but none of my body weight is resting. So I'm down, pause, explode. I want you to really focus on that explosive drive up, down under control, punch that ground away from you, okay? Now people a bit more strength, implement that into your full press ups, and that's another way to take your full press ups to the next level. For people struggling with the transition from kneeling to full, that can help. Again, it's going to teach your body to be more powerful out of the bottom of that press up when you're doing regular press ups without the pause. Next one, lateral ground taps. I've not even practiced it, let's hope it goes right. 3 to 4 paces to the left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. So make sure you are indeed lateral, as in you're facing forwards. Make sure you're not doing this, okay? Explosive, fast feet, fast feet, fast feet touch. Go, go, go. 3 to 4. Nice and light on the toes. This is probably the hardest one we'll do today in terms of CV. Okay, and it ain't that bad. Relax, good work, walk around. Okay, everybody, that is run through number 1 done. 2 more run throughs to go. So hopefully you're feeling nice and warm, feeling like everything's loosened off a bit better. You're more mentally alert. 2 more run throughs of that, and that's Therapeutic Thursday's workout in the bag, okay? Good work. Anyway, we're not taking a minute rest, because I don't know about you, we don't need it. Stand by, okay? Next exercise is going to be, we're jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, go. Just overriding the counter now. Straight into it. No need for 60 seconds rest. 30 is enough. So this is us. Run through number 2. Again, if you're feeling pretty good, go for it. Just because it's a low intensity circuit, again, you don't put less effort in to make it low intensity. It's the timings and exercise choice that do it. Okay, I said that before. Good. Right, your next exercise is straight leg overhead sit-ups. An easy one for some, a tough one for others. I want you to make sure, or at least try your best, to keep your legs completely flush on the ground for the duration of this one, okay? Now that means you're not doing any of this nonsense. If you absolutely have, if you're struggling to get up, that's where you use the momentum of your arms. Throw your arms up, okay? But if not, keep it strict. So this is strict. If you struggle to get up, throw your arms a wee bit. Throw your arms a wee bit. Get that momentum from them. But everybody else, no momentum, pure power. Punch the sky, even though your arms are straight, punch. Imagine you're punching as hard as you can punch. That's what's going to generate the power. to get you up that way. Punch the sky. You'll feel it. Good, relax, nice and easy. Okay, good. Next exercise, plank hip raises. Plank hip raises. So elbow plank, lift the hips, take it to the extreme of you can't go any further and you'll feel the core contract. You'll feel those deep core muscles working. Okay, so set yourself up. You've still got 10 seconds, but I want you starting the second that buzzer goes. So in 5 seconds, I'm getting set up. 3, 2, feet away, I'm in the plank, let's go for it. Lift up, and again, my feet are together, my knees are together. I'm lifting those hips up as high as I can. My feet don't move, my elbows don't move. It's all in the core. Get that pause at the top, and get that pause at the bottom. Right up onto the tiptoes. Good, easy stuff. Relax there. So we're back up onto our feet now. Squat with a pause. Again, focus on, this is going to make you think more about your balance, your centre of gravity when you're squatting. As I said, from the top to the bottom of your squat, you should feel that the weight's evenly distributed across the whole foot, not onto the toes, not sitting back onto the heels. We're going to go in 5 seconds. I'll go side on. Stand by. 3, 2, 1, and we're away. So I'm squatting down, a pause, just like the press up. I want you to explode. Think about the glutes. I want you to imagine that that's what's carrying you up, because that is what should be driving you up out that hole of the squat. Down, pause, drive. Think about the toes, drive them into the ground. Good squat mechanics. Think about it, make it perfect. Now's your time to refine. Good. Now's your time to refine. That's a good one. Right, okay, crab toe touches next. Set yourself up again. We're not trying, we're grabbing toes of the straight leg here, okay? Don't bend the leg to make it easier. We want to be reaching, we want to be stretching for that foot. Still got 10 seconds left. So again, heart rates. If you're just starting out, your heart rate will be up during the work, but 30 seconds, go. 30 seconds is plenty of rest time for you to get it recovered. If you're a bit fitter, you'll find that you're cruising along here with probably a nice steady heart rate, okay? And as you can hear, as you can hear, you don't really have a choice. I'm talking pretty steadily the whole way through it. So the majority of us should be the same, okay? Heart rate's nice and under control, lower intensity, able to maintain a conversation, pretty much like you're out a nice steady jog. Okay, that's the zone that we're trying to work in here. Good. Because it doesn't have to be all out, flat out all the time, and very rarely truly is it. Okay, so I'm doing my lunge walks. Again, if you've got the space, go on a wee tour of your garden if you like. If you don't have the space, as best you can. In worst case scenario, you're just doing lunges on the spot, ain't the end of the world. 3, 2, 1, go. So big step, feet together. Big step, feet together. Turning it around. Again, focus on keeping those torsos nice and vertical. Easy stuff, 10 seconds left. Mix it up a bit, go diagonal, woofed. Look at this. Good, right, walk around, shake it out, breathe, good work. So next exercise, kneeling press-ups. Okay, with that pause at the bottom. Now if you want to go for it, feel free to do the full ones, okay? Feel free to do the full ones, that's your choice. I'll be sticking to the knees. If you're doing the kneeling ones, again, we've got 10 seconds. Get into the full position now, and then simply drop the knees where they are. Directly where they are. That's me in the correct position now. Okay, let's go for it. I'm down, pause, explode. Down under control, pause, explode. Okay? Don't let the chest rest on the ground. T-shirt, boom, up. Keep the shoulder blades pulled together. So on the way down, I'm pulling the ground towards my chest, and then I'm punching with all my might, explosively into the ground. And that's where you have to keep the core tight. Okay, stop. Because if you don't keep the core tight and you be really powerful, that's when you'll get that happening in that extension. So that's why we need the core tight like we were in a plank, because it's going to bring everything up at the same time. So that's why in a press up, your core should be working. It should be activated. It should be supporting you. Right, okay, next exercise, were lateral side steps. So tap, 1, 2, 3 to 4, okay, the length of your room, 5 seconds. Stand by, facing forward, go, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap. This is a new one. This definitely has its place. I like doing this with a burpee, but I'm sure there's more we can do with it on the non low intensity days. So side steps, nice and light on the toes. Trying to be fast. Right, walk around. Run through two's done. So that one gets the heart rate up a wee bit. But again, it should be easy enough to recover from that in 30 seconds. Good. Great work, everybody. Get some water on board if you need it. And we'll get stuck into the third and final round. I'm starting to really enjoy Thursdays. It's my new favourite day. Right, we're ready for this. I'll just override the timer, so stand by. 3, 2, jumping jacks, 1, go. Good, there's an idea. Can we do jumping jacks on the move? Good, nice and light on the toes. Nice and explosive, nice and proud with the upper body. Keep the shoulder blades relaxed and pulled together. Focus on your breathing. 5 seconds. So a jumping jack is far from easy, okay? Good, relax. So a jumping jack shouldn't be easy. Well, nice, explosive, dynamic. They can be made easy, but that's your fault. Next exercise, straight leg overhead sit-ups. You get 15 seconds. So no immediate rush to get down there. Just when you're ready. Okay, legs are straight, completely straight, on the ground. Stand by, 5 seconds, arms above the chest. Punch. Punch those straight arms. Go. That's what's the power. That's where the power comes from to get us up. Again, think about that plate. We don't want anything falling off this plate that we're holding. So you should be pushing your chest and arms through it. Good, nicely done. Back up on our feet, which leads us nicely to our plank hip raises. But again, we don't want to be sitting about for 30 seconds, so get up, shake around, move around. Get your breathing under control. 15 seconds. Elbow plank position with a hip lift. Okay, start thinking about setting yourself up now. 5 seconds. Knees away, feet together, knees together, go. Lift up, down under control. Lift up, down under control. And again, your hips, you're not bringing them down and sagging them. You're bringing them down until your body's parallel with the floor and you're squeezing your butt. Squeeze your butt. Those glutes will stop those hips sagging. So very much the core as a whole's getting worked here. Lower back especially on the lower. Good work. Okay, next exercise is we'll squat with a pause. Squat with a pause. And again, even if you're not struggling for breathing, still breathe properly, as in, it's just going to make you feel better. Okay, it's going to waken your head up a bit as well. Because it's very rare when we're sat about resting that we actually breathe to full capacity anyway, so we end up with a load of crap in our lungs. Go. Pause, explode, squeeze the butt. Again, this really lets you focus on your balance. It lets you focus on the foot which is essential in my squat, okay? Down, feel the whole weight distributed evenly, drive those toes. Pull the knees apart. Nicely done, everybody. Okay, walking around, crab toe touches next. Crab toe touches next. What a nice wee circuit this one is. Hope you're enjoying it as much as me. Okay, 5. Stand by, crab toe touches, go for it, everybody. Let's get it done. It's not until you do something brutal like last night do you really find the pleasure in doing something like this, okay? If you're finding this boring, you've probably never done last night. And if you're enjoying this, really enjoying it like I am, yep, you've probably earned it. So make the most of it. And again, beginners, it's a good place to start the low intensity ones. And that's not to say it's easy, okay? It's not easy for everybody. We're all still working. It's just that equal rest, equal work. This is where your heart rate monitor's definitely in. Apparently my heart rate is 175 beats per minute right now. It's in the red. It's not even in the red when I'm sprinting. So clearly there's something not right. Next up, we're lunge walks. Go. Can they be trusted? No. Do they give us a very rough idea? Sometimes. So that's why I always say, if you use your heart rate monitor or your fitness tracker to gauge how much you're eating each day, don't, okay? Unless, of course, you actually are getting great results by doing that. I won't knock it. But I use it. It's a very rough idea. It's definitely not the most accurate thing in the world. So don't treat it as gospel. Yeah, definitely, something's not right. Okay, so maybe my heart rate is, maybe I did have too much coffee this morning and my heart rate is 175 beats per minute. Okay, kneeling press-ups, apologies, kneeling press-ups. I'm talking my usual mince. Right, so full press-up position for all. Drop the knees down where they are, and that loads our arms up properly. Stand by, down, pause, explode. Make sure that your neck isn't getting thrown back. Okay, I don't look directly down when I'm doing a press-up, but that's only because I've got a big nose, okay? So if I look directly down, I can't go as far because my nose hits the ground. So I look forward a wee bit. But just take note that you don't start throwing that neck back. And if you don't have a big nose, then look at the ground. But if you do, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Right, okay, so the next exercise. It's the final one already, final exercise of today. Well, lateral side step touch thingamajiggies, they don't have a name, but yep. Lateral ground taps. 3 to 4 side taps, side steps. Last exercise, everybody. Let's go for it. Let's get that sweat on even more. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and light on the toes. Be fast. Try and move your feet fast. Nice and light on the balls of the feet, not the heels. And reach. Pelvis should be facing forwards. None of that side shuffling nonsense. Okay, none of that. As I always see. Oh, walk around. Get some water on board. And that is us done. Therapeutic Thursday in the bag. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, served its purpose. It certainly did for me. I had a cloudy head before we started this. I felt tired this morning. Okay, but now I feel good. Now I feel productive. Now I'm going to go and smash a load of work that would probably have taken me all day to do in an hour. Okay, so thank you very much. Hopefully you feel good. Hopefully your heart rate's not too high and you feel, if anything, that served its purpose of just getting you up, getting you moving and working at a much lower intensity which is very much a key part of anybody's training plan, okay? So again, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the lower intensity. And that is us. I'll say no more. I'm going to stop before I say any more.